Yoast SEO gets acquired by Newfold Digital. Now, I saw this and I'd be lying if I said that this hasn't caused a lot of concern in my world and in the sort of circles that I'm a part of in the online world. Has this had sort of any impact in your sphere, Kelsey, as someone who doesn't necessarily work on WordPress sites too much?
For me, I'm not even 100% sure what it really means. It'd be great if you could explain it, because to me it's just like if some company has, I mean, I know of Yoast, but a company has been acquired by another company.
Yeah, okay, so the problem here isn't so much the acquisition. Companies get, as you sort of insinuated, it's just one company buying another company. It sort of doesn't really matter. But my concerns here are, so Yoast SEO, for those who don't know, are very trusted, probably the biggest, most trusted SEO or search engine optimization plugin on WordPress in the world. They've got 140 employees maintaining a plugin that people can use for free and choose to pay for. So that gives you an idea of what sort of scale and how trusted they are. This is from WP Tavern. They've been acquired by Newfold Digital. And so the issue here is who Newfold Digital is, more than the fact that Yoast has been acquired. So if we look into it a little bit further, Newfold Digital, as you can tell from their website, have, what is that, like 18 different, and those are just the ones that they've put on here. So they haven't mentioned Yoast on here yet, for example, so there might be others.
There's a lot of host names in there.
Oh yeah, and some really established names. I mean, Crazy Domains, which is Australian, or there's an Australian counterpart, domain.com, web.com, Bluehost, Vodian, like all these are names that, I mean, at least half these names I'm familiar with. But Newfold Digital is actually formerly Endurance International Group, EIG. If you've ever heard of Bluehost, which is everywhere when you're looking for web hosting, because they got really cheap deals, you would have heard of EIG, and now they're called Newfold Digital. These guys are not known for their good business practices, let's put it that way. And so the fact that they've acquired Yoast, a plugin that I've trusted basically every single website, WordPress website I've built, has been trusted with Yoast. The fact that it's, they're an open source, they're on an open source platform, which is WordPress. And suddenly they're being taken, bought by this company who's known for trying to milk as much money out of their customers as possible. So it makes me wonder, like, are we going to have to go back and, remove Yoast and install a different SEO alternative? There are other alternative plugins coming up like Rank Math, but Yoast is just so simple.
So you think they're going to affect how Yoast sort of operates as a company?
I would be surprised if they don't. I mean, they haven't disclosed yet how much they've purchased Yoast for, but I think they're going to want to make some money back. So
that's fair enough.
They're going to start integrating it. They're going to start saying, okay, you can, what you used to be able to do for free, you need to pay us for, and so on and so forth. Some of the comments here sort of get into how much of, musical chairs is going on in this world. This person here talking about the fact that they're not a fan of the business practices of EIG, and that they've changed names, and that he's doubting that much actually changes past the name here. So this is a bit of a heads up for any of you building WordPress sites, or have, if you have WordPress sites. I'm not saying I have a better alternative. In fact, that's why I'm sort of scared. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess that's why they would have been so keen to take it on, because then they do sort of have that massive market share, and they'll just have that power to be able to be like, all right, start paying us, or good luck finding something else.
Exactly. Oh, it's a monopoly, and not because. And this is the thing, though. It's not a monopoly because they force install themselves or make it hard to, remove Yoast. It doesn't even come like pre-installed on WordPress. They've got such a monopoly just by being so good, and the team behind has been trusted for so long. But I hope. I wouldn't be surprised if a year or 2 years down the line, the original sort of CEO and the core team, the guys who founded and run Yoast, decide to leave for bigger and better things. They've got, like right here, it says they've got over 12 million active installations of Yoast.
Jeez, that's a lot.
That is a lot. That is, if everyone in Australia had a WordPress site, half the population would be using Yoast. So it's not small at all.
No.
But it's I guess, the world of business, the world of WordPress. So just something I wanted to make sure that we talk about it, and it's a bit of a heads up. We will, of course, as if we find a better alternative, we're going to talk about that. But at this stage, just be aware that this has happened. In the past, it takes 12, 18, 24 months for the company who's just acquired another company to let the dust settle and start really ratcheting up how much money they want to milk out of you. So maybe we have a bit of time, but this is maybe an
somebody
opportunity.
Start developing a competitor. Get on it.
Maybe Rank Math is it, and I need to try it out again. I haven't given it a chance in the last 2 years, so